Well, hello YouTube, this is the Badass Mojo, and today I'll be showing you guys how to build the Ocucor. Okay, so this weapon is a beam weapon, and it comes with a special ability. Basically, every time you kill somebody with your beam, it adds another beam to your weapon, and that second beam can auto-lock onto the nearest target that you're aiming at, or the same target that you're aiming at, and do basically more damage. And if you kill that target, another beam happens, and another one, up to 5 beams, including your original one. So, it is a very, very good mechanic, but the only downside to this thing, the whole extra beam thing, is that it reloads, or cancels out, gets canceled out by a reload. So if you reload, all those beams that you just added to your weapon get just canceled out or resetted. Now you gotta kill everybody again to add more beams. And what makes it even worse is that the magazine size for this weapon is really, really small. It's down to 40. And if you look at mine, it's for 64. The reason being is because I have a mod on it. And yeah, I tried everything I could to add more magazine size and the damage. But this is the best thing I could come up with, and I wanted to show you guys how it works. So, to get this build done, you'll need to do 4 formas on this weapon, 2 dashes and 2 Ys. And because this weapon doesn't come with anything, and you gotta do all of this stuff yourself. So 4 formas, 2 dashes and 2 Ys. I have a hybrid build. The last mod is because of the fact that once you get the second beam, I feel like you just crit and crit and crit, and the more beams you get, the more damage you're gonna do. And I see a lot of crit numbers every time I add this and remove this. I already did the little testing and stuff, and it just melts everything. So I have Hornet Strike Bell Diffusion, no what's you call it, lethal turn. I didn't have that because the fire rate on it is really, really bad for this weapon. Fire rate on this weapon is horrible because the beam runs out of ammo really, really fast, and you have to reload, and you lose all those extra beams that you just acquired by killing everybody. So, no fire rate on this mod, or on this weapon, and I have a magazine increasing mod, Tainted Clip. Basically, it gives you more magazine, but you have to sacrifice reload speed. It is a corrupted mod that you can get from the, I forgot the place, but it's all like evil looking void, kinda sorta. I forgot the name. I haven't played it in a while. But anyway, 2 dual stat mods, 2 90% mods, 2 regular mods, and a crit mod with more magazine. And this weapon is not a lot damagey wise. It doesn't do a lot of damage. But when you get a lot of beams, when you have a lot of beams active, it starts doing a lot of damage at that point. But before that, it just kind of does decent damage, not huge numbers. So if you look at the beam, it's looking onto a different person. Now I have 2 extra beams, and I'm going to be doing damage to everybody. But every time I reload, it gets rid of the beams, and I gotta reset or get the beams back again by killing somebody else. And yeah, so if they ever upgrade this weapon or update this weapon, I wish they add more ammo. Otherwise, this weapon is kind of very, very bad. I don't want to say a lot of bad stuff about this weapon. I mean, it has a really cool mechanic, but with the low magazine size and the passive that works with the magazine, it kind of kills the point. It basically like shoots itself in the head. That was a pun, kinda. I mean, it's a weapon and it shoots itself. Anyway, yeah. I couldn't think of anything else that would be more fitting for this weapon. A little bit of magazine size, a little bit of crit to add up whenever you have those multiple beams, because they all can crit, and a lot of status. And that is basically what I would say to anybody who's trying to build them. I have tried more magazine size, basically all magazine ammo type mods. Already done that. I already did all the crit thing. I already did all the reload thing. It just doesn't do a lot of damage when you have all those things together. If you want to add more magazine, you're gonna have to sacrifice one of the two things, either damage or reload speed. So with that being said, hopefully you guys can follow this build, and hopefully it helps you play this weapon and enjoy it. There is a thing that you can do to cancel out all this stuff, but I don't know if everybody has this. There's an option of playing as a Mirage, if I can find her, and basically cancel out all that negative damage stuff. You don't need to have a lot of damage on that once you have the Mirage Warframe. And basically, you have so many beams, because she can turn into, this is the build, she'll have too many beams to worry about even magazine size and stuff like that, because you'll have enough beams to kill everybody, to grow more beams, to do more damage, and her abilities give you more damage. So if I were to try this on again, it would basically melt everybody, because I'm doing 5 times as much damage. If you look, I'm melting through people. I mean, you can always try this if you want, but I usually never mention Warframes in build videos. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to share and subscribe to my channel. That'll help me out a lot. And, yeah, peace. Bye.